relieving win, it feels like, for the Cincinnati Bengals tonight after beating the Los Angeles Rams here at Paycor Stadium on Monday night. The Bengals feel like they have some life back in them, and although it wasn't a win that impressed Joe Burrow and head coach Zach Taylor in terms of their offensive production, they won, and that's all that mattered, and a lot of it had to do with the Bengals defense. So let's start with them. It looked pretty ugly on both sides of the ball for the Bengals in the first half, but they did, as we saw them do a number of times last year, make second half adjustments, and that's exactly what defensive coordinator Lou Anarumo did. I had a chance to talk with Trey Hendrickson, who had a monster game after the game, and he said, that's all Lou does. He really settled us down. We changed some things up, and they really dialed up the pass rush. And that's really what's been missing for this Bengals defense, is where was that pass rush that we heard all about through training camp and preseason through the first two games. You saw it tonight with 6 sacks. Trey Hendrickson had a heck of a game, and the Bengals defense was really able to rely on the thing that got them to the AFC Championship 2 years in a row, and that is turnovers. Logan Wilson with 2 interceptions today. The Bengals defense won the game for this Cincinnati team, and when the Bengals needed complementary football the most, it happened in the third quarter after a sluggish start for the Bengals with Joe Burrow really ailing that right calf. They were stuck in the first half, and they found a way to power through. And Jamar Chase, who had a heck of a game, he said this week, I want the ball more, and the Bengals found a way to get him the ball more. 12 catches for 141 yards. It was one of Chase's best games that we've seen since he was drafted by the Bengals, and he really carried this passing offense that really needed a boost. Joe Mixon ran it in for a touchdown, and it was exactly what the Bengals needed. They held on in the end. A lot of field goals today, but in the end, 1-2 is a heck of a lot better than being 0-3, and that was what the Bengals were trying to avoid. And Joe Burrow said following the game that was a big reason why he wanted to play. He knew 0-3 is the hole that you do not want to be in, and he found a way to tough it out, and that's why he is the player that he is. He just found a way, and so did the Bengals. So Burrow will get back to nursing that calf, getting it ready to go. He said it's going to be a week-to-week thing with this calf, but the Bengals get ready to take on the Tennessee Titans in Nashville next weekend as they look to try and get to 2-2 on the season.